Let's play one more episode now, guys. One more episode. Oi. Okay, it's okay. Lou decides whether she likes surprises. The Church of the United One is the guide along this path. Pure, unstable psionics, they are united in their uniqueness. Is the sound okay, guys? Episode 7, a warning to psionics. The assistant's corpse interrogation room differed little from the one at the police department where Lou had answered the interrogator Bernard's questions. Only that time, the psionic had been looking at the room from the other side of the mirror. The titany Roger Veritude, with his hands on the steel table, showed his contempt with his entire bearing. Contempt for those who had detained him, for possible threats, for everything. He is afraid. Her partner's voice sounded confident, although Roger didn't look frightened at all. Did you read him while they were bringing him in here? The empath's hand swayed as if it was on an invisible scale. A little. He knows how to deal with the police and what to expect in prison, but he's never had a run-in with the AC before. The unknown is scary. He is probably wondering why we needed him. Talk to him. Me? Yes, I'll go with you and watch his reactions. You wanted to learn, didn't you? This is your chance, or did you change your mind? No. Then go ahead. Any instructions? Think about what you saw. No obvious lies. You're not allowed to hit him. The psionics went in. Looking at them, Veritude lifted his chin. Kay stood to the side, leaning against the wall and silently watching him. Lou sat opposite the man. Monsieur Roger Veritude. As you can see, you're in trouble. We just have a couple of questions for you. I want to grow like emotional things, so as you can see, you're in trouble. Really? You don't say. He looked derisively at Lou, his eyes linked on her chest. It isn't so bad being interrogated by such a pretty mademoiselle. Do you like it raw or what? Will your friend watch? She leaned back on her chair and smiled at him. It's all up to the client. We can make things rough if that's the way you want it. Or maybe we can do things, how do they say, the easy way. The detainee was still smiling, but not so confidently. Why am I being detained? A man has been shot. Your prints are on the casing. Murder? You need one for a bit. That's terrible. Only I've got nothing to do with it. I was walking down the street. It was dark. I noticed something flash under my foot. I picked it up. It was a shell. So I thought, why would I need a cartridge? I'm a pacifist. And I threw it back on the ground. Oh, if I had only known that someone else would pick it up and then kill someone. I'm ashamed. I'm lucky that they don't put you in jail for that. As you can see, I'm very happy to cooperate with the investigation. You don't have to thank me. Letting me go will be enough. You won't be leaving that quickly. This is going to be a long conversation from the looks of it. Damn. I don't know anything about a murder. Before the church, I am as innocent as a newborn, sorry. This isn't working. Pretend to be bored, appear regretful. What is a regretful? Okay. Appear regretful, let's say. What is regretful? No, wait. We need to make emotional choices, guys. Ah, okay. Lou shook her head and sighed. It's weird when people do stupid things. Do you think you're smarter than all that? Okay, look. We're about to bring your mistress in for a chat. We will make a lot of noise, flashing lights. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't need to. What matters is that your friend will find out about it. You will stay here overnight. Then both of you will be released. And a day, let's say, there will be a leak from a side of the AC. Roger Verito gave up his accomplice as soon as they pressured him beloved. Guess what they will do? Wait. We need the buyer. Surely you remember, as it's an uncommon caliber. Damn, fuck. You must understand, this isn't how things work in my business. If I talk, they will kill me for real. Should I feel sorry for you? Veritude was dreadfully looking from Lou to Kay and back. Okay, what do you need? The buyer. These were 7.67 caliber rounds. There were 2 of them. I don't know who they are. They were really strange. How so? Termitory always has new groups popping up. Some get locked away, some get killed. But these 2, they weren't from a gang. They weren't from punks either. Punks have shitty weapons. They don't run around with guns like that. Sometimes someone wants to kill a neighbor, so they buy a gun right away. But buying only ammunition means they have the weapons. I have no idea where they got them. They weren't ours. Hell, if I know who they were, that's what I mean. Strange folks. What did they look like? How did they find you? How much did they buy? How much of their money would take? Stone's benevolent smile didn't match his narrowed eyes at all. However, it clearly affected Veritude's ability to understand. How many rounds did they buy? Well, 100. The psionics looked at each other. A lot. Damn, that's a lot. Keep going. They were ordinary looking, a little jumpy, scared, although not too much. Not from the center. They contacted Shazad directly, my boss. I don't know how. Shazad didn't say. Any distinguishing features? Their features? One guy was taller, the other one was shorter. They were men, are you sure? Hell, well, I didn't get into their pants. But judging by everything else, yeah, they were men. When did this happen? About 2 months ago. Well, will they buy more? I don't know. Really? I'm not lying. You're being evasive. They wanted to buy more, we didn't have any. Is Shazza going to get more? Most likely. Stone thought for a minute, then said, You're going to find out when these buyers are coming back. What? Contact us. What if they don't come back? They wanted more, didn't they? If your boss isn't planning on another deal, convince him. Or arrange it yourself. No way, this is too much, I'm not a rat. We don't need your boss, Shazza. One of you will hand over the goods. We will take the buyers after. We will make sure it's all done quietly. Just want them out for us. Shazza won't know anything. Why the hell should I trust you? You don't have a choice, otherwise you will go to a jail. Hand over these clients and you walk free. Will you throw out the record of my arrest? Roger nodded at the camera. And erase their interrogation tape? No. You are going to be my crown witness who aided the investigation and was therefore cleared of all charges. Think quickly. Okay, damn, okay, deal. Great. Sign this cooperation agreement and you are free to go. Are you crazy? If anyone sees this, I'm done. Your name won't appear anywhere. The agreement will be classified. Leaving Roger to think, the psionics left the interrogation room. Will he sign? He should. He's already agreed to the deal. He convinced himself it was the rational thing to do. Is that why you didn't mention the agreement right away? You wanted to soften him up. Kay nodded. The detainee fidgeted nervously in his chair, occasionally glancing at the mirrored window across from him. But you didn't touch him. You didn't get a read on him. When you have been able to see someone's face and know exactly what emotion was actually being expressed since childhood, you begin to get a sense of people without the help of empathy. Not everyone, of course, and not always. Monsieur Veritude is a simple man. Okay, about this deal, are you really going to let him go? What else, yes? It's a shame. He's a bastard. Lou, if we keep him for too long, there is a risk Shazza will find out and he will lie low until everything blows over. And our lead will vanish. That's why I said it's a shame. Her partner smiled a little. Roger stood up and waved his hand, trying to attract attention. Veritude agrees. I'll go in and finish with the paperwork. You can come with me if you want. If you're tired, go home. I'll call you if anything comes up. Sounds tempting. I'm tired. But let's just finish this together. Kay folded the document Roger had signed in half and tucked it away in his inside pocket. So do I get to leave or what? If I don't contact Shazza soon, it will be hard to explain where I have been for so long. You will be released, don't worry. Once you get in touch with those buyers, give us a time and place. Act naturally. If they find out that you were detained by the AC, don't deny it. Say that we took you in mistakenly, but you were released after a blood check. If you try to disappear or cheat us, everyone intermediary will find out about our agreement. I got it, all right. It's in your best interest to act quickly. If someone else is killed, the authorities can bring in new people, and I need to report everything. So you have 3 days. Hey, and if they don't show up, we at least need some news in 3 days. Call this number. Kay pushed a piece of paper across the table. Lou glanced at the numbers. It wasn't Kay's. She would have given hers to just anyone, either. Well, yours... You son of a bitch. Get out of here. Can I say that on Twitch? Lou woke up late. Lying in bed, she reached for her phone. No one had texted or called. 5 bodies. Lots of ammo, and they wanted more. I needed distraction. She turned her music up louder, warmed up, and began to stretch. Sweat trickled down her back. Exhaling, Lou did another pull-up. In the pause between songs, she heard someone persistently banging on the door. Who the hell is it? I hope it's Jonas. Where is Jonas? I missed him. Hello, Lou Reed? Yes. You have got a delivery. Please take one of these 3 packages. You can look inside first. Want a free? What if I don't need anything? The courier managed a tired smile. It was specified as a requirement at the time of dispatch. Who is the sender and what happens if I don't take it? I don't know the sender, but in the absence of a recipient at the address or refusal, I was instructed to leave any one of the 3 parcels at your door. The background music is fine, yeah. The rest will be returned to the distribution center. Please, mademoiselle, choose one. She looked into each box one by one. What? A dress? Shoes? And in this one? Realizing that in the corner had nothing to do with it and was just trying to do his job, she took the package she liked the most. She felt grossly sweaty. After rinsing herself in the shower, Lou took a closer look at the contents of the package. There was a card on the bottom with a short printed message. Today. 9 p.m. 15. She wanted to put the outfit back, but something stopped her. The expensive, flowing fabric was pleasantly cool against her fingers, making her want to touch it. She didn't like what was happening at all. She didn't know who was inviting her or where she was being invited. However, Lou, who had never worn an evening gown in her life, was suddenly curious about trying one on. She put on the shoes, which turned out to be exactly her size. Attention! For this choice, only the selected outfit would be added to Lou's wardrobe, and the dress fits her perfectly. Thanks for follow. I don't like nothing, guys. I don't like how it looks like. These 2, it's very bad, guys. Especially, I don't know. It's very bad. I will choose these because it's the most sometimes when you choose the most how to say it in English, it costs much more than the other clothes. So when you choose very fancy look for money, like for diamonds, sometimes it affects better. Expensive, thank you. Wasn't there a mysterious invitation in Moonborn 2? Mirai Vibes. It is the same author. You remember? It's the same writer. She wrote these 2 novels. He wrote these 2 novels. He's my favorite, I think. Expensive, yeah. Let's choose this expensive dress. After skeptically examining herself, Lou chose a suitable hairstyle. So bad. Everything is so bad, guys. Really. Hairstyles, everything is so bad here. Like, I like free, really. She jumped up and twisted her body, trying to determine how freely she could move in the outfit. She bent forward. No, that's too exposed. The whole situation was annoying and a little frightening. However, she had to admit she was intrigued. Who the fuck are you? She tried to think like she would during an investigation. 2 different deliveries, both expensive. So, not at any of my acquaintances. Cosmetics and stuff. A lot of people would like that. It doesn't tell me anything. But my measurements? Someone with a great eye, or a stalker who followed me into stores, or a guy who knew where to get the information about your feet size, about your size. This information someone can find on the corpse. Someone who have a lot of someone who have a lot of money too and can get this information. No, the dresses were sent by an expensive courier service. They require the sender's identification. Dogon had to use one of those delivery services to send some documents. He complained a lot when he talked about the company. Oi. Great, if anything happens to me, you will be busted. Wait, the basket was delivered by a different service. Why different companies? Could they be from different senders? She twirled her fingers against her temple. Are you crazy? Do you think everyone wants you, especially rich people? Fine, let them send gifts. If they say I need to pay it back, I will tell them to take a hike. They won't take back the gifts. Yeah, I wish they had given me tires for my motorcycle. Although I could try to sell the dress. Deciding to wait for the evening and see what would happen, Lou took care of some household chores. At the indicated time, a stranger arrived. Mademoiselle Reed? Yes. The man glanced at her with a slightly bewildered look. I'm Jean, the driver. I'm supposed to drive you. Whose driver? Yours. Who hired you? I don't know, mademoiselle. The company accepted the reservation. I'm only the driver. I must warn you, I'm not allowed to tell you the destination, so as not to spoil the surprise. If you have concerns, send the car's number to a friend. At least give me a hint. It's in the center, a public place. I can't say more than that. Jean looked at Lou again, then at his watch. Mademoiselle, will you be going like this? Will I meet whoever is behind all of this there? Lou didn't linger on that thought. Jean, give me 5 minutes, I'll change. I'll wait for you outside. It seems to her that Jean was wearing a holster under his clothes. She wasn't surprised. The car was probably expensive, and a gun was almost the only way to scare away the dormitory's local punks. I hope I won't break my neck wearing this. My back will be killing me by the end of the evening. Heading towards the entrance as she adjusted the gate-changing heels, she grumbled. Well, let's see who this incognito is. Spoiler, guys. Spoiler. Okay. Somewhere in the back of her mind, Lou expected a restaurant or an unbelievably expensive bar. However, the driver took her to the building of Opera Pelletier, named after its 19th century progenitor. She had never visited a theater before. Lou entered the luxurious hall with the ticket she received from Jean. Constantly forced to comply with appearance guidelines, people seemed to be there to take a break from the restrictions. Some of the hairstyles and outfits she so easily competed with Termitary's flashiest fashion trends. As if catching an older child playing with the younger one's toy, Lou suddenly thought, "You're exactly the same. You're not strangers to worldly things. You just hide it. You just don't want to admit that you want to be different. That guy is branded. There are psionics here too. I wonder if Kay misses this kind of company. He must have been there." She was bumped by an older woman who then apologized sincerely. "Oh, I'm sorry. The floors here are so slippery." Lou nodded, trying not to look at her hair. "Have you been given a program already?" What? No." "Hurry up, otherwise you won't get one. There are always fewer of them than there are guests. You have a wonderful smile. You should smile more often." "Oh, thank you." Lou watched after the woman as she disappeared into the crowd. Being there felt pleasant but strange. It contrasted too sharply with her lifestyle. Should I tell Kay about this? Things are difficult enough as they are. I'll tell him if it comes up. If not, I won't. Taking a program and following the others, she went to the stairs. Lou stopped for a moment in front of a mirror, not immediately recognizing her reflection. Such a great girl is standing here looking at the mirror. A real model, guys. Smiling confidently, she entered the auditorium. To her left and right, stately couples took their seats, not paying the slightest attention to Lou. She was waiting for the appearance of this mysterious incognito. This woman is sitting here. But when the lights went down in the theater, it became clear that she would be watching the performance alone. What the hell does all this mean, and how am I supposed to react? Music started playing. The performers appeared on the stage and the show began. A ballet. Completely unfamiliar with the art form, she looked inside the program. Giselle. Summary. What the hell are they talking? United One. To get so high? Oh, they must feel terrible by the looks of it. After a few minutes, the action unfolding before the audience caught Lou's interest. By the end of the first act, she stopped thinking about who had sent her the dress and bought the tickets. The story of the young and naive girl who fell in love with Albert captivated Lou. At The setting of this cemetery and the appearance of the ghostly brides who had died before their weddings evoked an almost rapturous feeling in her. A genuine fairy tale was coming to life in front of her eyes. When the foolish Albert realized what he had lost and the ballet ended, Lou applauded with sincere pleasure along with everyone else. Leaving the hall, she felt a certain clarity. The real world seemed to have faded away and felt alien. And although she was angry at this benefactor who hadn't bothered to show up, she was also grateful. The same driver, Jean, took her back. After changing and neatly folding the dress, Lou caught herself quietly humming the tune from the second act when Giselle's shadow saved Albrecht. Damn, that Adolphe Adam was great. While breakfast was being prepared, Lou's thoughts were once again occupied with work. Her mind wouldn't let go of the victims, their faces, short details from their backgrounds. This was very nice, by the way, guys. Nice to go to the ballet, but also if that incognita also will give me some food. But no, I can't eat that because maybe this food will be poisoned. I don't know. It will be so pleasant if he will also give some food to her. Kay is also sure that they must have something in common besides Psy. But what? Should I ask Kay to show me the case files? And that healer, what was he really doing? After eating, she called her partner. Lou? Kay, is this a good time? Yes. Can I read up on the victims? Well, as a trainee, like in K-pop idols, they also trainee. You won't be shown the personal files of psionics. You can either read them back at the corpse in Narcissus' office, or I can get the case files and come to you. Awesome, come to my place. Okay, I'll drop by in the evening. Come in. She nodded towards the kitchen unit. Grab whatever you want, don't be shy. Hi. Yeah, thanks. The empath poured himself some tea and sat down. Oi. Sorry. Here, take a look. This is what we have on the victims. Ask if you have questions. I will sit and have another look at the rest of the files. Lou remembered the touch of his hand. Then her visit to the ballet. Now definitely isn't time for that. And why should I report to him anyway? Who is he? Stone, with his psi ability, didn't understand at all why she was suddenly frowning. Getting comfortable on the bed, she immersed herself in the reading. Counting the last two, we have got 5 dead and 1 wounded. Why you? What do you have in common? Boarding facilities. There were 3 boarding facilities for psionics. The first facility, as Lou was well aware, was considered the best. It costs money to make sure a young psionic would end up there. That or they had to be extremely lucky. One of in the top of AC town with lots of money. Yes, Mirai vibes. You are right, I can say. I know who is that guy. The second facility was free. The instruction was the same. However, the cohort of pupils was more down to earth. Boarding facility number 3 was said to house young psionics who were lucky enough to have wealthy parents. It was a private institution. Each student benefited from an individualized approach. Hello, I hope you are having a great day too. The first and third facilities were located outside the city. The second was in New Paris. All of the victims were graduates of the first two facilities. That doesn't say anything. There are very few kids in the third one. I'm sure there are times when there is no one out there. Lou rubbed her temples. No, there is no connection there. What about Psy? She shifted the pages in her hands. B. Chuni was a 5th stage healer. Vidal was a 4th stage pyrokinetic. And the others? Counting the survivor, 2 4th stage telekinetics, and a 5th stage empath, and a 3rd stage female cryokinetic, which is the ability to lower temperature. Psi abilities and stage aren't it either. Lou was annoyed by the realization that the answer was right in front of her, but she couldn't make the connection. Lou poured some tea for herself too. She started to reread it all. Nothing. She closed her eyes. Maybe their targets are simply convenient. Maybe the victims really don't have anything in common and I'm just walking in circles, so I don't see it. One more time, their places of work. She flicked through the personal files again. 2, including Lola Vidal, served in the AC. Another one was a guard at a farm. The empath was a priest's personal assistant and consultant. Well, Lazar was listed as working at a hospital, although it's still uncertain. And the female cryokinetic. She was also a pharmaceutical warehouse worker. Was she keeping some warehouse at the right temperature? Maybe. Fuck that. With her stage, they could have found a better use for her. Third stage psionic abilities were very serious. There were only a few people at the second stage, and no one alive had reached the first stage, at least not officially. What if she quietly snapped her fingers to get her partner's attention? Okay, I need to make a call. Will that bother you? Without looking up from the reports, he nodded. Go ahead. Hello, thanks. All right. Okay. Call Jonas. I don't care if it will help to something. I just want to talk with the Jonas today, at least a little bit. She pulled the file with the pharmaceutical warehouse workers' information closer to her. Yeah. Jonas. Hey, I have a question for you as a medical professional. Go ahead. What are the symptoms? What's bothering you? No, I'm not talking about that. Have you ever heard the name Parifarms Plus? Yeah, something like this. Yes. What's up with it? Lou, I've heard the name, but I have no idea what kind of place it is. It's a pharmaceutical warehouse, allegedly. Allegedly? We have never received medicine or supplies from there. I don't know what they manufacture or keep there. There is talk that it's some kind of research lab. I see. Have you by any chance met a healer named Lazar? No. Thank you. For nothing. Lou thoughtfully turned her phone over in her hand. Okay. Lou told him what she had learned from Jonas. And even if the rumors about the laboratory are true, what does that have to do with this? A previously unaccounted for trait that all the victims shared. They were all connected to the church in some way, either through the AC or through medicine. Ultimately, the church completely controls it. His situation isn't clear, of course, but he's a healer, and you fit into that pattern. The only thing that stands out is the farm. Let's check it out. Stone texted someone and stretched. You look like a little run down. Couldn't sleep? For some reason, I was asked to take an unplanned test. I spent half of the day running and jumping. In general, you get paid extra for good physical fitness. Yeah, I know. The man shrugged. Actually, I recently got certified. They messed something up in their program and now it's not valid. Luke took the cups back to the kitchen unit. She put them under the tap. Ouch! Lou, it burned me. The water is always malfunctioning. If it's not the dishwasher, then it's the hot water turning on by itself. Is it automatic? Can I take a look? Okay, have you fixed anything like this before? While removing one of the metal panels, the empath answered, No, but don't worry, I won't break it. Maybe you need tools? Looking into the opening, he responded, Do you have any? No, just for the motorcycle. A minute later, something clicked. Kay climbed out from under the sink. Putting the panel back in place, he said, I took out the chip. You can adjust the temperature manually. Showing Lou how it was done, Stone warned her. This is a temporary fix. Call a technician. It's an old unit, so it shouldn't be expensive. Okay, thank you. Does it hurt? My hand? No, it's nothing. I forget all about it. Then I'll be leaving you, okay? We should have more information about the farm in the morning. I'll call you. Lou stared at him pointedly. Damn, Kay. Guys, I don't want to make relationships with him, so we will be only friends. That's too much. I will be waiting for the Jonas. Otherwise, we could ruin everything with something we don't need. Bye. Thanks again. I can't, guys. I will be waiting for the Jonas. The next day, the partners met at the assistance corps building. I have news. Your theory about what all of the victims had in common appears to be correct. Sheep are kept on the farm that the dead telekinetic guarded. The meat goes directly to the bishop's refectories. Pari Farm Plus is interesting too. Your friend was right, it isn't a warehouse. In response to my request, I was told the information about this company can be provided without special permission, and it is issued by the offices of either the prior on the Inquisition of the vicar himself. Oh, no shit. That leaves Lazar? Yes, I had be very surprised if he had nothing to do with the church, even if only indirectly. It's too much of a coincidence. You are doing great. I hope it's useful. Lou, that's not at all. Roger called. In the evening, Shazza is meeting with those buyers. Great. What are we doing? There might be a lot of them. We will bring in the enforcers and stay on the sidelines. At lunch, when Lou and Kay were sitting in the corpse canteen, Jonas called her. You asked me about that healer. I asked around. One of our doctors used to work with him. And he left our hospital a long time ago. He began treating people from the church. Either priests or inquisitors, maybe both. Like a private practice or something, maybe that's the official version. But in reality, he was in service or was forced to do it. My acquaintance doesn't know what he is doing now or where he is. But I do. He's dead. Great. Lou, couldn't you find a crappier job? Do you really need this? I do. Jonas, you're awesome. This helps a lot, really. Uh-huh. Good luck. You too, bye. Bye. Lou? My friend, the healer, I asked him about this guy. Lazar used to work at another hospital. Then he left and began to treat people from the church. Well, that's not so indirect after all. Lou lowered her voice. Okay, so for sure, someone is killing psionics that work for the church, including ones who aren't officially working for them. And the worst part is, the killers have information from their personal files. Someone tipped them off about you being at Platypus. Stone nodded. Lou breathed a sign of relief. None of her friends should be in danger. Standing over the corpse, Kay irately asked the commander of the arresting group, "How did this happen?" "Bad luck. He was alone. We followed him quietly like you said. This was a good spot, so we moved to arrest him. He spotted us and opened fire. He wounded one of ours. What could we do? We were shooting in front of him so he wouldn't run away, but he went into the line of fire on his own, like some kind of psycho. Not some kind, the dead kind." Enforced stretched his shoulders. "Yeah, we weren't expecting that. Are you going to file a complaint?" Kay sat down and started checking the pockets of the man who had bought 200 rounds of 7.67 ammunition half an hour ago. The bag was right there. Fingers were still gripping a gun of a model Lou recognized. "There will be no complaint." "Thank you. It's the coroner has already been called." The empath gave Lou the deceased phone. "Try to unlock it." She held the screen over the motionless face for a few seconds. Nothing. Even the camera couldn't recognize the owner's face, distorted by death, or something else was set to unlock it. Like a voice key. Trying not to get any blood on her, she took the pistol from his hand. She pressed the screen to his thumb. The phone lit up. Got it. She opened the settings and disabled the lock. Kay got up. Case, money, no documents. Let's wait for Patricia. The blood work will tell us who is he. He is. The buyer officially lived alone in a typical dormitory housing block. The psionics entered. Kay quickly and silently checked all the rooms and only then turned on the light. All clear. Let's get to know our course better, shall we? I take it we are looking for anything? Exactly. Soon the empath closed another box and grumbled. He's dead. There is nothing here. I hope the techs find something on the phone. Patricia will check the body more thoroughly. We will ask some more neighbors. The units are small and the walls are thin. Everyone knows everybody's business. Walls, small units. Wait, Kay. She estimated the size of the room, pacing from one corner to another. That's it, it's small. Even for this area, it's too cramped. Kay, who lived in the center, cast a puzzled glance at his partner. I've been in similar places. I think they changed the layout here. Look, there is a thick wall between the bathroom and this room. It's an internal wall. The empath leaned against the cabinet and pushed. It moved aside quite easily, revealing a narrow room. Lou, I won't leave Wayne alone until I get you a bonus. She responded distantly. Yeah, cool, the bigger the better. The walls were crowded with tables containing dates and times. There were also several drawings of devices that Lou didn't recognize, and photos of buildings in the city and people, some of them she had seen on TV. These two are bishops. Oh, there is a photo of the street where Lazar lived. His name is written here, and Lola Vidal's. She didn't recognize the other faces. Kay touched the computer keyboard. The screen lit up. It was password protected. Without the text, we definitely won't be able to figure this out. Look, this is the temple of the east side of the city. It looks like a building plan and the schedule for ceremonies. Stone looked around. Taking his head in both hands, he started at one of the diagrams. Lou, this is a blueprint for a bomb. And that's an itinerary of the church officials' scheduled trips. Kay, what does this all mean? The people who killed the psionics are planning to bomb the second largest temple in the city. After the storm, the people from the church stopped the killing of psionics. And they, in turn, didn't allow the church to be snuffed out. A lot of people supported it. Yes, it's a challenge to the church and a warning to the psionics. Stay out of it. Don't support the church when it gets hit. But if someone bombs the temple, a lot of innocent people will die. There is classified information here that you can get as a mid-level priest. Wasn't the assassination attempt of the prior also their handiwork? It's an insurrection. Lou, don't say a word to anyone but Güler. She nodded. Kay took out his phone. We'll have to wake him up. Working at night suited Lou. The annoying part was when she needed to be somewhere in the morning. Kay went to talk to Hans Güler, and she was summoned by Narcissus Wayne. She entered the office. Chaplain, Mademoiselle Reed, have a seat. I like him, by the way. She sank into a chair without putting her hands on the armrests. Congratulations, your internship has been successfully completed. Oh, thank you, that's great. Monsieur Wayne, will anything change with my job? No. The pay is the same. Your assignment presents a risk to your life, so your days will be counted 2 to 1. Combat pay, I wondered. You did a great job during the investigation. If you continue to be as diligent as you are, I promise I won't send you to support the patrols. Thank you. So, first, read and sign these documents. Wayne pushed a folder across the desk, continuing. Then go to the basement to get a uniform. Take care of it in the evenings, it shouldn't be wrinkled. Tomorrow at the Synod you will receive your blessing and solemnly take your oath as a member of the corps. You mean in front of everyone? I thought it was done differently, more quietly, here for example. Hey! Yeah. The Synod was a regular gathering at which representatives of the church and the public met jointly to resolve issues related to the management of the city and its environs. In addition, ordinary citizens could come. Thanks or follow, welcome. Could come to the Synod Hall. The gatherings there were generally open to the public, with rare exceptions. In my office, not a chance. Narcissus smiled. No, Reed, this is a tradition. Yeah, so be sure to learn the oath. What if I forget something? You will embarrass yourself. You will embarrass your boarding facility, me, Kay, Stone, and the entire corps. So to avoid that, there will be a cheat sheet there. Read it and sign. Listening to Narcissus, she opened the folder. You have the right to invite friends and relatives. Just write their names down in the register. If it needs to be done in advance, today. I'll write down the offices that you need to go to. There is one more thing I wanted to tell you. Oh, yes. I guess you will continue doing the same work, Reed. However, I'm not sure about Stone. Excuse me? Lou looked up from her papers. That's weird to say the least. Will I stop working with Kay? With whom then? Is there a problem, Monsieur Wayne? We received a request. We aren't sure yet, but the Inquisition may use him for his primary expertise. What that is, ask Stone yourself if you wish. Actually, I know what he used to do. Well, have you signed? Yes. The chaplain got up from the table. Lou followed suit. Lou Reed, welcome to the Assistance Corps. Congratulations, and I wish you steady growth in your career, good health, and determination in achieving your goals. Thank you, Chaplain. Tomorrow, after taking the oath, you will receive your Assistance Corps badge. Something like this.